Okay, hello once again. Welcome back to the streaming. I had a couple of technical issues. I hope this is resolved already. So yeah, let me check. It seems so. The only thing is not working right now is the game capture. So let me see. There's something about that. There we go. Okay, we are okay. Everything's working. Perfect. So, let's start again, shall we? Yeah. So, last week I was preparing the demo to be uploaded to itch.io. So I have already managed to do that. If you are following me on X, you surely have seen the post that I sent. But for the ones that weren't aware of, I will explain how to do that. So first of all, we need to go to our page on itch.io, and I'm going to go to my dashboard here, and I needed to edit my game because it was the kind of project was in, I think, downloadable, and I need to change that to HTML to be played in the browser. And then let me go back, and then I need to upload a zip file with the game exported as HTML5. So if we go to my Godot projects demo web, so it Godot exports something like that, and so you need to make sure that the file is called index, so it generates the index.html, and then you need to compress everything into a zip file, and that's what you upload to itch.io. And once you upload that and select that as a plain browser file like this, so you need to upload the zip file and check that this file will be played in the browser. Then you'll be able to play the game in the browser. So yeah, so you have the demo available to play in browser. So if you do not want to download an APK and install it to your Android device, or if you don't have an Android device, you could also play in the browser. So with that done, let's check our project. So I have updated Godot to the version 4.6 version of Godot. So I had to upgrade also the project, and it turns out to be okay. So no worries about that. No issues there. So yeah. So I've been testing some kind of way to visualize a game over without text. So, well, I've made this kind of icon or pixel illustration where there we have a couple of desserts that are smashed out. It's kind of a monstrosity. I don't know if I like the concept, but I'm not entirely okay with the execution, or maybe it's because we don't have the right color scheme. So I am trying to think what is better with the background color. I don't know if maybe this kind of color could be better, or maybe some darker colors. I'm not entirely sure yet, so I will leave that aside for the moment because I don't want to be here for an hour and a half just wondering what is better or changing the graphical design of this part here. So for now, this will stay. I think I like more the clear colors, the more lighter colors, something like that. I know it blends a little bit in this part here, but I think I prefer that over the darker colors. This has more contrast, but I don't really like this kind of background. So for now, I will leave that something like that. This is like a salmon color. And just give me a second. Yeah, back again. Okay. So yeah. So let's check. So let's see my checklist and let's get started with what we had pending. So gets my PC correctly. Yeah, so I can see the chat. So yeah, what I had planned is like make the objectives part and also some. So this is like it's still work in progress, and if I know how to write. So let's get that in work in progress. I will check that off camera. So I will improve that over time. But I do not want to get these streamings just for the sake of checking graphics and so on and so forth. So yeah. So where do I start? Do I start with the objectives or maybe the power-ups? I don't know. I think I can start with the objectives. So let's try to get going. Let's see. Let me check. Oh, I know, not this, but this. So let me check the game layout. So I have all this space to. I had all this space to show the objectives, and that's okay. So by the way, let me move the fail label just to be aligned with the dash line. So let's see. Let's check this. Let's duplicate that. Let's call it objective background. And let's move that just in here. I duplicate that also because I want to check if I can do something like this. So there is room for two objectives, and I think that's quite okay. And I can do a couple of things. So I can do something like this, or I can do something like this. and put more, and then have something like an animation just to remove every complete objective. So there is two approaches of this. One approach. So this approach, what it means is like we can complete just one objective at a time, and it's more visually complex, but it doesn't show. I think it doesn't show anything useful. So I'm not entirely okay with this layout here, with this approach. So I think what I prefer to do. Oh, sorry. What's the redo? There. So I think I prefer to have two objectives present and at any time, so you can so the player can be more flexible whenever for whatever objective has completed, because it will depend entirely on what is on the board. So yeah, I suppose that's better for that matter. And yeah, I think so. So now I need to find some kind of visual background for that, because I don't want to have the same color as the next item. So let's see what we have. So let me put my, but cannot go with that. Okay, so let's put that there. So let's see what I have. So I have this one. Let me check how it feels. Not bad. It merged a little bit with the background in there. Okay. So for now, I'm okay with that. But I will change that, because I'm not entirely convinced about these colors. But yeah, so that will be okay. Expect some kind of variation there. Yeah. So what I also need is to have like a check to show that we have completed the objective. So let me get something like that, and that's like 32. Yeah, 32 by 32 will be, I think, will be okay. So let's go to Resprite. Create a new file. 32 by 32. Let's call it. By the way, this one. Thank you. Green check. And let's get some good colors in my palette. So I think, yeah, something like that. Okay, that's a good color. So let's go for a darker, more bluish color as the more background. I think darker for the shadow color, and not that much. So Maybe let's put that there. So let's see which effects. Okay, stop it. Okay, come, Lima. Leave the camera alone. Okay, so yeah, I think. Oops. I think this color is quite okay, and if I want a darker, that previous color is really nice. Because now I can do this. If I need something like darker, something like that, it's quite okay. Yeah, that's too much. So yeah, let's go with that. And I need a highlight color, so let's go back to this one there. But I want it like almost white, something like that, maybe. Maybe too much. A little bit greener. No, I want it very bright. So because we have this one in here, I want something maybe more yellowish. Yeah. Okay. More green. A little bit too much yellow there. So yeah, I think I like this. Okay. So let's get going. I don't need this. So what I need is that and do something that includes everything here. So something like that. And let's go there. Let's do that thick. Okay, and then over here, something like that. Yeah. Something, I don't know. Nah, not entirely convinced. Because I think I screwed that up. So something more like, I think more exaggerated, something like that. Yeah. But I don't know what happened there. So something like this. Yeah. Yeah. It's quite okay. I will move this part there and do something with that, but first I want to get like a good vibe of the curve here. Something like this. Maybe this should be up. Should be more like that. No, I don't want that pixel there. This is too squared, so there, something like that. So let's put some shadow in this side, like for now, something like that. Too much, maybe. Yeah, something like this, I think. Let's see if this color suits it okay for a deeper shadow. Okay, this is not okay. Let's put something there. And then let's get that there. And that there. Yeah, something like that. And we'll do the same in these bits here. Something like this. Yeah, it's alright. I think here it's not entirely okay. So maybe something like that. Yeah, no, I think this goes better without the deep shadows. And here I need to change a couple of things. So maybe one more there, and one more there, and maybe one or two here, there. Yeah. I think that's okay. So now a little bit of highlight, just a couple thing there, and in this part here, and I will correct that and remove that. I feel like this should be also there. Yeah. But not that thick. So maybe more like that. And I don't want to remove that, so not just like that. Okay. Okay. Well, this should go. That should be okay. So let's check that now. So let's export that as a PNG. Save that. So green check. Okay, so let's go here and let's get that, and we will copy that to or the projects, pleasure merge, assets, textures, icons. Yeah. So now I should be able to get my icon here and move that there. And I think it looks quite good there. So let me turn on this mapping tool. And yeah. Okay. And for the time being, I want that to be a child. Okay, let me move. Okay, thank you. And I will. Okay. So let me. 28. Not there, there, and there, and there, and we duplicate this. And put this on. I said 128. Nah, 18. Dyslexia. Not how much it was. 28. Yeah, 28. All right. Yeah. This is okay. So yeah, that looks okay. Let's see a small window and on a bigger one. Yeah, that's quite okay. So you cannot see with the same detail as I do, but yeah, no, it looks better than you can see right now. So it's okay. Oh yeah. Let's see. So now I need to have some kind of objective system that should be incremental and so should be incremental with these items here. And also we need a way to check if there is already an item of that kind there. So yeah. Okay, how I do that? Okay, this will be more difficult than I anticipated, I think, because we have these. I think I need to move this away. Because I have the exact same. Well, no, not really. These are the resources. and we use the unlock for that. So I think I will need that. Yeah, but based maybe on this. So I can do a unlock items +1 or +2. So if there is nothing, I can. So if there's nothing in here, then I could do something like this or that. And if there is one, it should be like from 0 to the size of this. Yeah, I think that could work. I think that could work also already. Okay. Okay, that could actually work. So okay, then I will get the item from the Spawnway dictionary where I have the resource. The resource has already the texture, so I can get the texture. I will need to. Okay. So I have the texture. I will need to scale that accordingly because, for example, here we have a really good one that is scale 2.5. And what I do with the next item. So let me check. Select item. No, I have this. Next item. Yeah, this one. So I move the texture there. So the only thing I do is change the texture to the next item that is in here. So we have the next item background. So yeah. And not there, sorry. There we have the next item. Sprite. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. But I won't do that the same way. Because this next item should be tied to that, to the background. So I can have maybe, no, because if I move this to here, it won't work. Yeah, no, well, I won't do that. So the objective background has an order set index of 0, while this one has a 0 also, and this one has a 0 also. So yeah, see fighting. Everything is 2.5, maybe. Okay, so let's keep going. I will remove this for now, and I will add here a sprite 2D. And this one will have a set index of 1, and also a scale of 2.5 as well. And we will use the search distro as a placeholder, so that's okay. That's also okay. Yeah, it's really okay. So yeah, so sprite 2D will be like objective 1, and so I will do this, and this will be objective 2, and I think it was page. So yeah, okay. Maybe I think I need a script for this, so I think I need to, yeah, I will do that. So this, save branches in, and it will be objective. Yeah, and I will remove that. That would be there. Let's go to my scenes folder. Let's go to my objective 1, and let's go there. There, because I think I need to have, yeah. I think I need to have a script here. Last name, objective manager, and it should have a signal. How do I call it? Yeah, I don't know if I need a signal there. So let me check what we have. I don't have any signal in here. I think I connect to another signals. Yeah. We have item launch. And item merge. And yeah, so we have the on item launch, and then we have the spawn new item, so okay, wait a minute. Because I could like have a signal Maybe I need like a global signal script, something like that. So let's make a new one. Right, signals. Good one. I don't have any. Yeah. So yeah. Signals here. First name is signals. Base signal. Then created, something like that. And do I need? I think I need to have something like then launch it and merge. I don't think if you have to have the signals. I don't think I need to. Default item. Yeah, no, because we have the emit signal. Let me check real quick. Yeah, we don't need to. Yeah. So we have signals. They can create a signal. So what my objective manager will do is the function ready. I have a, okay, I need to add that project settings, globals, and I will add an autoload, so it will be my scripts, signals, open that, so add that. Oh, okay. So I cannot do signals there. So it will be class name, cursor merge signals. Okay, and I think I will rename that just to here where. So cursor merge signals. I think that's a okay class name. So yeah. Now I want to add that to the globals. I think now I can. So now it's called DM signals. So open that, add that as DM signals. Yeah. Okay, close. So now I can go to my objective and say DM signals dot how DM signals dot item created dot connect, and we will call it check if completed, something like that. So function check if completed, and I know there's one here. Check if completed, and I have item properties, and it's of type merge item properties and returns void. And for now, it will pass. So what is notify member item created in base DM signals? Why not? Why not? Why not? I could just signal. I know, but why? Cannot do that? DM signals dot anti. Let me see my signals in here. It's just signal. It's extending node, so maybe it has to be a scene. Let me see. Let's create a new scene with just a node and call it DM signals, and add a script, and it should be the scripts, DM signals, open that, load. So now this is on there. I can see here my signals. Okay, save that as seen, DM signals, save. Why? I have my signal here. So why? Okay, can I close this? Okay, I don't need that. So I have this one. Yeah, I have my signals now. So can I just do a project settings, globals, and since DM signals open and add that. Okay, we need to do that something like that. So okay, I think now you're not complaining at all. So yeah, it seems it no. Bye. DM signals. No. DM signals. Oh, okay. So it's this way. Okay, so let me check again. If I just add the script. Yeah, I didn't check the correct name, it seems. Because it's DM as a lowercase m signals. So that should be created. I can do a connect now and I can do a check if completed. So yeah, I don't need the DM signals seen, so I will delete that. Okay, so now that, so what I will need here, not in, well, don't save. I'm in objective. So objective has the green check, has the objective one. So let's go. Let's go get the already bar green check. Yeah. And it's a right to D, and it's dollar green check. And I don't think that's correct. Okay, so on ready bar objective. Not that one. So objective sprite. It's also a sprite 2D, and it's not. It won't be objective one. It just will be objective. So dollar objective, and we have a bar current objective is type archetype properties, and for now it's null. But we will need also, because I will need to know which current objective. So I will need some kind of signal to get an automatic product. So yeah, that on the game. Okay, so who is responsible to select the current objective? Because this is the visual part. This is the visual part, so no need to do that. I don't think this needs to. Yeah, no. No. That's totally okay. Well, let's keep going. I won't be staring at the screen forever. So this is the current objective. So check if completed will be if item properties dot name is like current objective of name, then our objective is the green check visibility visible will be true, and here we will set it at false. So green check dot visible, it's false. Okay. Yeah. This will check. And yeah. And also we'll have a function that will be like set new objective, and it will take an item properties also of type merge item properties, and it will return void. And this if current objective is null, it's not null, and return. And also we'll do that the same here. So if current objective is different of null, it's not null, then return nothing. So if there is null, else current objective is equal to item properties, and then objective sprite.texture would be item properties.texture. And so we need a new signal set new objective. And so we will go to my objective and gradient signals dot set new objective, connect to set new objective. Okay, because I want my game script, the main script of the game, to be calling my objective. Okay, but it will be two, and if I because if right now I send a signal, two of the objectives will have the same, and then it won't. No, that's not okay. No, I can't do that this way. Yeah, no, I can't do that this way. So my item created is okay, but my set new objective is not. No, it's not. It's not. I can't do that this way. I can do this, but this set new objective is not a private function. It will be a public function, and it will be called by the game. So yeah. So let's check real quick. Everything's working okay. Yeah, nice. Okay. All right. So now I really need to have my background here. Duplicate that. To have my objective background to mark. Yes. Okay. So now this is in the inspector transform to 28, and there it is. So if I check that already, it should be okay. Yes. Okay. So I need to have a script in my game, in my main. Go down and create a new function. Select new objective, and it doesn't need anything, and it will return void. For now, we will pass because I will create a new signal also. Yes, a new objective is not new. It's not okay. It will be objective completed. Yeah. And this signal will do different things in game than. No, I cannot. Well, I can. It will be. It will make. It will do different things on the game loop than the objective visual part. So here I will dm signals dot objective completed dot connect, and I will call it reset visuals. So then I will have here my function reset visuals that doesn't need anything and doesn't return anything. And what we'll do is put the green check invisible and the sprite, the objective sprite, the texture will be null. Okay, does that make sense? I hope so. So this will do the reset visuals, but this one I have also a function is objective completed. It will get an item properties objective that will be a merge item properties and will return won't return anything, and then pass for now. So in the onReady, do I have an onReady here? Yes. I want to first of all have a VM signals dot objective completed connect, and will be on objective completed there. Okay, so what I need to do because of this so this I don't know yet this one. This I still don't know yet. Well, still don't know. Still don't really know. Okay, so what I want is something like so let me grab my notes and see what we can do there. Okay, so let's my upload here, and I want to grab my notes. Okay, so objective. So how it works. So game selects a new objective. Okay, so game selects a new objective. Then goes to the my objective. Okay, objective manager, something like that, and tells him set this objective. Okay, then when game spawns a new item, then calls here for the objective manager and tells him check if completed. If completed, then we will show the green check. Okay, and then it will say to game, okay, objective is completed. And then the game, once this is completed, if player touches item objective, then removes the item and tells the objective manager objective is complete. Objective is complete, and then the objective manager resets. Something like that. Yeah, that's a lot to do. Once you can check it completed. If it's completed, show, and then it tells the object is completed. Then the object is completed, then marks the game to be able for the player to touch the item. And if the item is this kind of item, it removes it, but also tells the objective manager that the objective has been completed, so it resets. So this, let me use a different color. Okay, so this one and this one are the same, but with different behaviors. So when it comes from the objective manager to the game, is just enabling the attentive touch. And when the game selects, so the player selects the objective to like deliver it, then it sends the same one, but from the game to the objective manager. And this is different because this doesn't get any parameter and just resets the visuals. Does that make any sense? Hope so. I think so. Now I need to be careful on what I do in here. Because, okay, so I will be... Okay, let's see. Let's go back to Godot, because now I need to prepare the game script. And this is not the best way to do that. I should be doing the component-based the developing, but now it will be like too much of a refactoring of all the code. So I will keep going here, but bear in mind if you're learning that this is not the correct way to do that. Okay, it's a way that works, but you shouldn't have a script this big. Okay, scripts could be this game script is everything. Doing lots of things at once. That's not okay. But I started doing this kind of code when I was still learning. Now I know more. If I wanted to start again, I will do that completely different. So bear in mind with that, okay? Not because you're seeing me doing that, means that's the better way. This is a way that works, and for a game, it doesn't matter. For a game this small, this is a game that doesn't have too much performance. It doesn't require lots of resources. So this is okay here. But if you're making a bigger game, or a game that needs more resources to run, that's not okay. Alright? So with that warning out, let's keep going. So I will have an array, I suppose. Yeah, objective manager. So I will have here an export. Export var objectives. Objective manager array of objective manager. Okay. I'll have as many as I could. I will have only 2, but for now it will be like that. Okay. Bear in mind with that. So, what I will really do is create a function check if objective active objective, and it will return a boolean, and it will return correct objective and for no. Okay, so if the current objective is set, it will return true. But if we have, okay, so the reset should make also reset visuals and also do a current objective equals null. Okay, so in reality I should rename this to reset, and I would change that to reset, and also all for reset here. Reset because as I wanted to be private. In GDScript, there is no private object function, but for naming conventions, I will use the underscore to visualize a private. Okay? It's just a naming convention. It's not that rule. Okay. Alright. Okay, so let's go back to my game. So I have my objectives. My array. So on my phone ready, once everything is done, not once it's done, here I can do a select the objective. Yeah, so okay. Here. So for each objective manager in objective for, sorry, I don't need to do a for each, it's for objective manager in objective manager array. If not objective manager dot check it active, so if it has nothing to be active, if it's not active, then select for a objective randomly. So how can I do that? So I have this. Okay, so I can make a var RND, and I have RNG, sorry, and it's a random number generator new, and then var selected number would be of RNG dot run the range from 0 to Lockpicks dictionary dot size plus 2, I think. Okay, and then we will have if selected number greater than Wait. Spawn with dictionary dot size. And selected number will be equals to spawn with dictionary dot size minus 1. And I think it will be like this. So it's greater or equals greater or equals. Then we move one less. It shouldn't be never. Just in case. There. So then for select item is always on one dictionary. Yeah, because the spawn with the dictionary of spawn with the selected will be spawn with dictionary dot is and selected number. And then we have our bar selected item is spawn with dictionary from selected key. It's not the most efficient way to do that, but I think that's would be alright. Okay. So then objective manager dot set objective selected item. That's it. Okay, and this select new objective. Let's go ready. And let's see if that's okay. Selecting objective. Set objective. Okay, yes. Set the objective. If connected is different than null and return. Else. Only the else. That should work also. Okay. Also, I could do here check objective. Let's see what we have here. So it will come up shortly. Well, yes, but no. So what happens? Nothing here. Special. Okay, so no, it's not working. Or is it? objective is, so this is on. Okay, it's not working because I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass because I'm not assigned the objective managers. So I need two of them. There will be objective background and objective background too. That's why it wasn't working. And now it will blow up so shortly. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. So we have two. Okay. Something's weird. I don't like it very much. So selected number. Let's do a print. Game selected number for objective is selected number. Also, let me check the random range. So the random 32 bits integer between from and to inclusive. That's important. I don't know if I want to be inclusive in the +2. I think I want just a +1. Right? Because it returns a. If it returns a 0, it will be this one. If it returns a 1, it will be this one. So I think between macaron and cookies should be the first. So let's see what we have. Okay, that's really nice, and I just see that. By the way, I have the fail time label here, right? No? No? No, it's in here. Yes. So in the ready function, let's do the fail time label. Alright, then it should be working. Okay. All right. That's nice. It's really nice. So it's working at the first try. So that's not common. So yeah. Did we complete check if completed? So check if completed has a properties. So whenever we are spawning a new item, an item instance. So then, oh sorry. So in here, this is a merge. But I don't think this is okay. So we have here that we look at the dictionary. And we need to connect also signals detected. Created. Yeah, we have created signals right in there. It's a created yes to completed. So signals. Okay, no, don't need that. I don't need to connect that. I can need that. So in here, the signals dot emit, and I will add item instance. This no. Then they have merged items. Check properties to see if no merged items. What's this? Or it's not. You don't have the actions enabled. So item instance dot so so temporalities. This is a new item to launch, so I want to do that. Do we have a current item, something like that? No. Here. Here. Now I need that in here. One it is launch. So what I will do is this. Show you a signals dot item created, albeit it's not connect. No, not that. I need to launch when it's the launch. here. No. Okay, the merge not you're launching, so it's just released there. And make a signals new created, emit, and do properties like this. So let's see. Maybe it explodes, I don't know. Could be we have 2 cookies. So it hasn't been destroyed yet. Okay. But it did nothing. It did absolutely nothing. Okay. So that's not working at all. Why? So let me see. Print merge item is launched. Emitting signal. And here, let's do print game. Item is merge. Launching signal. And in my objective, print color string objective manager signal if item properties is item properties print current objective is also do a dollar server name and dollar server name and also print objective. So let's see. Slot animated signal. So take the signal received. Item properties is an objective is that objective manager on the background 2. An objective is that. Okay. Objective dot name. So let's do that and that. We launch that. Now it's my burn on both. So here, so print names are dollar string name is equals to objective showing green check, and this is the name. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's objective is cookies. Objective is macaron. It's not. Why not? Temp properties is whatever. Okay. Temp properties is temp properties. Okay. Signal receive strawberry. Current objective is temp properties is strawberry. Current properties is macaron. Yeah. Temp properties is macaron. Current objective is cookies. Temp properties is macaron. Current objective is macaron. But these are not equals. Properties of name plus objective of name print dollar string equals another string and do a string and something like that, and self.name, and also str equals should work. Let's do this. So macaron should go. Yeah. So that okay. Oh, because couldn't. Oh, shit. Just an idiot. Because if it's null, you don't have to go anywhere, but because it's false, yeah, it's null. Yep, so we have that there and that there. By the way, this has some issues, because if right now if I merge them, this doesn't update. Okay. Well, I will do that next time. So for now, we have a way to select a new objective. We have a way to check if that objective is present the first time, but not next. but not next times. So yeah, it's okay, I suppose. Next week I will finish this. I will get a better way to. I will get a better way to know if there is still any objective done. So yeah, I can do a couple of things. I can like check if every time a new item is created, check if there is still any item of that objective. You do that with a fine node. It's not very performance, so it will affect the performance. I think it's a little bit performance heavy to do a search every time. Another thing I can do is have some kind of way of tracking which items are still present in the game. I could do that. That would be way easier because I could have like an array of names of items. So I could check that array if there is still an item there or not. That is one way. But yeah, I can think of a couple of things that I can do that. So, well, I think I don't have any more time for today because I have still things to do. So yeah, let's see you next Wednesday, same time. And well, yeah, and let's finish next week this objective system and start with the part where we need to tap one of the items to complete the objective. But yeah, that's all for today. I hope you have enjoyed the stream. If you are watching this on YouTube, please, as you know, subscribe, like the video, and also give a comment. As you know, every suggestion is very welcome, and I will take everything into consideration. So yeah, I hope you have learned something. I always do, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye bye.